If you work with sales or enrollment in any way, shape, or form, this video is going to explain to you why you don't have the success you might be looking for. Stick around and I'll show you exactly why that's the case. My name's Joel, and I help coaches start and grow their businesses, especially life coaches, health coaches, spiritual coaches, and fitness coaches. That's who I work with. And these are the type of people that I meet on a daily basis. And the biggest reason I see people in that industry, the coaching industry, not having the success they want is that they don't enroll enough clients. And the biggest and single most important reason is the mind. And bear with me, because I know you heard this before, but there's a very specific part of the mind that I want to talk about. I encountered this today when I talked to a client of mine, and she said when she's going into a call, she usually has an idea if the client or prospective client is going to buy or not. And that, my friends, is the biggest reason why you don't enroll. Let me dive a bit deeper into that. She explained it this way. When she goes into a call with someone that she is looking to enroll into her business, she has a feel for that person before, because she probably had a call or some kind of communication before she actually gets on the enrollment call. So she has a feel for how that person might behave or how they might be thinking. That leads her to draw conclusions based on her idea of the world and how people might think. Meaning that her own ideas and her own identity of how things are in the world is going to affect the discussions that she is going to have with the potential client. That leads to a few possibilities and a few things that might go wrong. First off, if you have an idea, which I strongly suggest you have, that you're open to new possibilities and that you're always open to trying to find new and better ways to improve your business, this might lead you to think that everyone has the same perspective. Meaning you might come across as someone who is a bit too positive, a bit too up and coming, and let's just get on with it type of thing. That means you might need to regulate how you operate on the call. The second idea could be that you think that it's expensive, the person I'm going to talk with might not be able to afford this. And if you go into a call with that type of mindset, what's going to happen is that that's going to come through. One of my mentors once said, and I think this is a really good quote, he said, someone is going to sell on the call no matter what, make sure that it's you. Meaning that if you enroll someone into your coaching business, you actually sold them on the idea that enrolling with you and working with you is worth much more than the financial trade that you're going to do with them. Or if you don't enroll them, that means you were sold on the idea that they couldn't afford it. My client today, she had a meeting with a potential client. And she said that before the meeting, she was so certain that this person wasn't going to enroll and that she couldn't afford to buy the service. So she went into the call with that mindset. Guess what happened? She was starting out, sitting there, having the discussion, and things were looking a bit not great, let's say, put it that way. So she figured, I might just go for it and ask her if she wants to join, and let's just go for it. So she did. She offered her service, she offered her program for the regular price. She was going to give a discount, but she didn't, because she didn't think the person would enroll either way. So she offered the program for the full payment. And guess what? She said yes. But the lesson in all this is that you have no idea about someone's financial situation, and you have no idea whether or not they're going to enroll with you. Meaning that all you can do is to show them and offer them your services in the best possible way. And then let them decide. Don't decide for them. Don't decide if you think they can afford your services. Let them decide if they can afford your services. And if you do this tiny piece of just keeping an open mind when you go into discussions, you will have much more success. This specific thing holds people back, and especially coaches, because all we want to do is help people. And we want to help people so much that we think we need to give discounts or not even charge for the services that we do. But we need to do that because we all need to eat, drink, make a living for ourselves, and actually build our business. That's why we do this. And on the way, we want to have impact, we want to improve life, we want to create value. But first and foremost, you need to be a business owner and an entrepreneur. Meaning that you have to have an open mind and start by not assuming things. Be the doctor and ask questions, and then let them decide what they want to do. If you're running a coaching business right now, or if you're thinking about starting a coaching business, we have our guide right here. It's the Idea to Impact guide, and it's a step-by-step guide for how I built my coaching business and how I help coaches like yourself build theirs. And this is a free guide. You can just go to the link, theideatoimpact.academy/guide, and pick it up for free, or you can go to the link down below and just click it and get the guide for free. And I suggest you do that. The worst thing that could happen is that you read it and you find it amusing, or you find it interesting and you learn something. And if not, it's not that long, so you'll be able to consume it in 10 minutes or so. But it's the best things and tips that I have, and those things in that short guide are the most important things. If you just do those things, you're well on your way to success. That was all I wanted to talk to you about today, guys. And remember, keep an open mind and don't assume things, and you will see a drastic increase in your enrollment rate. Take care now and have a wonderful day.